What's up, YouTube family? Back with another video. This one's going to be on activating your glutes. This is before any lower body exercise, the squat, the deadlift, or anything else that you're going to be needing to use your prime movers for. I'm just now realizing that they're so important to my squat. I've been feeling really weak at the bottom of the squat, and I think this is going to help a whole lot. So if you need some tips, I got the video for you. So the first exercise I'm doing is the simple glute bridge, and I'm using the slingshot by Mark Bell. I'll put a link to one of those in the description for you guys, but this is a simple exercise. You're just activating those glutes using just the glutes and not your quads to initiate the movement. That's a big mistake that people make, using those quads to push the hips up. That's a big no-no. You want to use those glutes and get that butt nice and tight. The next exercise is one that I know it's underutilized by most people, at least guys. I don't see a lot of guys doing this one, and I understand why, because it does look a little feminine. But if you're not using this exercise, it's a big mistake. This is a clamshell, and it's another really good staple in your pre-workout warm-up routine. And this is just going to be another really easy glute exercise you can do with that slingshot, raising that knee up as high as you can comfortably without your hips rolling back. The recommended range for these is probably going to be around 15 or 20, but just until your glutes start burning, and then flip to the other side and give it another 15 or 20. This is going to help you out a lot. I hope you like that one. The next exercise I'm going to do for you guys is a simple squat. Now I have a weight out in front of me right now. You can use a dumbbell, you can use a plate, you can use a kettlebell, whatever you prefer. Doesn't really matter, just as long as you can get into the position here. With the slingshot around my knees, you don't have to use that, it's optional. Please forgive my Chester the Molester face that I have going on. Just look at my knees and the weight. I have a side view for you guys also, just to see how it's done. But you really want to make sure that your spine's in alignment at the pelvis and that you're not in anterior pelvic tilt. I repeat, no anterior pelvic tilt. I just recently learned to stop doing that. I always thought it was necessary. You don't want to have your pelvis tilting forward at all. The next thing I have for you guys, the RDL. Real simple exercise, and you can do this with weight or without weight. I prefer it with at least 135 on the bar. A real simple weight to put on there. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. You want to keep that bar and drag it down the front of your body. It should be touching you the whole time. So you need to utilize those glutes to snap you back up into the starting position. Drag that bar down the front of the body, like I said earlier. Boom, there you go. And also keep that low back flat. Don't have it rounded. Like I said, you can do this with weight, without weight, and try to utilize some speed with this too. Activate the glutes how you're going to use them. Don't go real slow in the warm-up, and then when you go to do your deadlifts or your squat, try to go real fast and think that your glutes are just going to behave the way you want them to. So that's the end of the warm-up. I took that slingshot and I did another set of squats, but I'm doing them with the bar on my back this time. So I will say that this felt, I've never done it before. It felt ugly at first. It felt really bad. But then I did it a couple more times with the weight, and I will tell you, my glutes are still hurting from doing that. And it forced me into the best position. It didn't let me push my knees forward. My knees stayed generally straight, and then it forced me to push my ass back further than I normally would. Sometimes I don't trust myself without a spotter, and so I tend to keep my hips a little forward and rely on my low back. I don't do it on purpose, but I do it nonetheless, and I can see it in video. So that'll be the end of the glute activation exercises. The rest of the footage is just my actual workout footage. I did 225 for speed sets of 5, and then I moved on to glute bridges with the or hip thrusters, I'll call them. I moved to hip thrusters, and I did up to 225 with hip thrusters, and that was really the end of the workout. What's up, guys? I hope you liked the video. I hope you like those tips I gave you. I hope your hips are strong as fuck. I know mine will be.
Anyway, I'm driving home. I'm about to go get some steak, Texas Roadhouse. If you like the video, if you got something out of it, please hit that like button. Share the video with somebody who needs stronger hips, who wants to squat more. I know I do. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll love you forever if you do. Hit that button right now. You know you want to. I love you. Peace.